Hello everybody, welcome to story time today. Now, because we are learning lots and lots about winter, I'm going to share a winter story with you today. This story is called Charlie Crow in the Snow. This here is Charlie the Crow. Let's find out what he gets up to in the snow. The blurb at the back says, Charlie the Crow thinks his home is perfect, but he gets a big surprise when the leaves drop off of his tree and when white flakes start to fall from the sky. Whatever is going on? Maybe a new friend can help him out. And this story is a fun wintry story all about snow and friendship. So let's have a listen, shall we? At the top of a grassy hill overlooking a stream stood Charlie's tree. He was so proud of his magnificent home. Sometimes Bear and Swallow came to visit, and they told stories and watched the sunset. Charlie felt like the happiest crow alive. But all of that was before the strange happenings started. First, the sun disappeared, leaving the sky grey and cold. Maybe it's staying in bed, thought Charlie. A few days later, the leaves on his tree started to flutter away. Stop! Come back, he squawked. Why are the leaves starting to come off of the tree? I remember in autumn time we talked a lot about as the weather gets colder, as we come into autumn and winter, the leaves start to fall off the trees. Can you remember learning about that at school? Well done. And when Charlie went for his Sunday bath, he got the biggest surprise of all. Somebody had turned the water into glass. Was it really glass? No. Who can tell me what's happened to the water? It's frozen. Well done. Why is it frozen? Because it's cold. Poor Charlie, how confusing it all was. Bear and Swallow will know what's going on, he thought. So he hopped off to find them. But all around was oddly quiet. Charlie was just about to give up his search when he bumped into a squirrel, and she looked confused too. Have you noticed all these strange happenings? She whimpered. Charlie nodded. Whatever next? He asked worriedly. They didn't have to wait long to find out. Just moments later, white flakes started floating down from the sky. Oh no, squawked Charlie. These look just like bits of cloud. But clouds belong in the sky, cried the squirrel. Next it'll be the stars, and maybe even the moon will fall down, she shrieked. What is it that's falling down from the sky? It's snow, well done. Suddenly her squealing was interrupted by a deep, growly voice. Keep it down out there, the voice said. Some of us are trying to sleep. There you are, Bear, exclaimed Charlie. Help us, the clouds are falling down and the water has turned into glass. Oh, Charlie, laughed Bear. It's not glass, it's ice. He told them all about the cold winter, when swallows fly away to the sunshine and bears stay in bed to keep warm. Can you remember what it's called when the bears go to sleep for all of the winter? It's called hibernation. Well done. Charlie and Squirrel peeked into Bear's den. It looked so cosy. You're very welcome to join me for a snooze, he said. Oh, thanks, Bear, squeaked Squirrel, and in they went. Charlie and Squirrel concentrated hard on falling asleep, but these leaves are so itchy, said Charlie, having a scratch. Squirrel tossed and turned. I just can't sleep, she sighed. Singing can help, said Charlie, and he started humming and Squirrel joined in. They were just about to reach the chorus when Bear sat up. Enough! Bears need their sleep, he boomed. You two fidgety fleas will have to go. Shoo! Back outside in the cold, Squirrel's teeth started chattering. What now? She asked. Well, Charlie said, if we can't sleep through the winter, let's fly away just like Swallow. At Charlie's tree, Squirrel was in charge of packing for the journey. Just a snack or two to keep us going, she said. Charlie steadied himself for takeoff, then took an enormous leap. Sunshine, here we come, he squawked. But it wasn't so easy flying with a passenger. Oh dear, cried Charlie. Oh no, cried Squirrel. Oh help, they both cried together. They closed their eyes and waited for the crash landing. But instead, they landed with a flumph into a soft, snowy heap. That, said Squirrel, was the most fun ever. And soon they discovered there was plenty more fun to be had in the snow. Isn't winter perfect? Laughed Squirrel. Oh yes, Charlie agreed. Although I do wish Bear and Swallow were here with us. Then a lovely idea crept into Squirrel's mind. Charlie, she said, all this fun has made me very hungry. I'm going to go and get us a snack. Squirrel was gone for a long time. Where is she? Charlie wondered. His tummy was starting to rumble, so he hopped up the hill to find her. When Charlie reached his tree, Squirrel was not on her own. Surprise! Giggled Squirrel. I made them just for you, Charlie. They'll keep us company until the real Bear and Swallow come back. They've made a bear and a swallow out of snow. Oh, Squirrel, said Charlie. Thank you, thank you. What a lovely thing to do. Snow Bear and Snow Swallow didn't say much, but that didn't matter. As Charlie and Squirrel watched the snow glowing pinkly under the setting sun, Charlie once again felt like the happiest crow ever. What a lovely story all about friendship. And there are lots of links in that story to the type of things we've been learning about. I heard something about migration with the birds and hibernation with the bears. So have a little talk with your grown-up about what else we knew about winter just from that story. I really liked that one and I hope you enjoyed it too. See you soon.